Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to those who elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Now this is just a quick lesson here, straight to the point. Lord willing, it will be a defiant to the nation of Israel. Alright, and we see in today, as we always mention, the things that is happening here today. Alright, we as the men of the Lord, we are set up as watchmen to warn you all of the things that there's to come and so forth, and warn you of these devils, these so-called, the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Alright, who love to, who worship money, who love to oppress the poor and so forth. Alright, because we see any things that is happening today on the earth. Alright, why these things are happening, why people are mourning, why people are why you're seeing so much of vexation of spirits and so forth. This is the book of Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Alright? And the wicked is who? The so-called white man, top banking families. Alright? These are the wicked today. These are the ones who are oppressing the poor. Who's the poor? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. Alright? That descendant of people. Alright? Those are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites today, as we know. Alright? And many people today, they're waking up and noticing, who is the wicked today, because look how the world is. Alright? Look how the world is. The world is in a uproar. Alright? And by that saying that, it has a video I want to show. Alright? With this guy, talking about, the things that is, the things that Babylon the Great, aka America, going through. Alright? With the government structure and whatnot. Alright, so let's play it through and let's hear what he have to say.
The American people need to wake up to the fact that our government is against us. Our government is actively attacking us every single day.
Yeah, so it's not only in America these things taking place. You've seen it taking place around the world. Alright? Around the world it's taking place. Down here in Trinidad and Tobago here, they are attacking people with the tax. Alright, land tax and all these things. House tax. They're looking to tax everything. They even want, they even looking to bring the digital currency over here also. Alright, they already started it, I believe, in Jamaica and Nigeria, I think Grenada also. I could be wrong, but at the end of the day, is the whole world going to get it. Alright, the whole world, because these people they constantly oppress. Alright, this is what they like to do. This is our scripture we always like to bring out also, Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Alright? So these devils and them, they like to practice their wickedness. Alright? They will get up one morning and they will change their mind on whatever they was planning to do before, and they will immediately just execute that act. Alright? That wicked act. So these devils, is an authority today. That's why you see in the whole world today morning. Alright?
It's not a left thing. It's not a right thing. It's not red. It's
start over.
not. The American people need to wake up to the fact that our government is against us. Our government is actively attacking us every single day. It's not a left thing. It's not a right thing. It's not red. It's not blue. It's us versus them. Our government is fighting us every single day. And if you aren't ready to fight back, then you need to get the fuck out of the way. This country is falling. And eventually we are going to have to fight back. With...
Nice.
So you see, that's just that what he did there. You know, you see where this heading. Alright, you only see where this heading. So we seeing that, you know, wars taking place, all these things taking place, you know, as the book of Ecclesiastes talk about. Ecclesiastes here it is. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Alright, let's jump down to verse 8. It says, a time to love, which we're not seeing any kind of love on earth today again. Alright, people being lovers of their own self and whatnot. Alright, a time to hate. Alright, you're seeing a lot of hate taking place. A time of war. We're seeing war taking place also. Alright, you're seeing bombings after bombings after bombings. But you know, you could say that is World War III, but it's not to that peak right now. Alright, why? Because the MOTB has to take place. The MOTB, which is the RFID total chip, that has to take place first before World War III officially kicks off. Right now we just see a nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and so forth. Alright, it says, and time of peace, but it's not going to have no peace right now. Alright, as the scripture say, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction just shall come upon them. Just roughly paraphrasing. Alright, so we're not going to see peace until the Howard Shai touchdown. When you Howard Shai, who the world is ignorantly called JC, you already know what I'm talking about. Alright, when he touched down, that is when he's going to get peace after. Alright, but right now is only sudden destruction upon the whole world. Let's go back here.
So better get ready. If you need tactical gear, I advise you, click on this right here. See this? Click on this right here. Go there, place your order. If you can't find what you're looking for on that website, send a message and ask. Because there's a lot more out there that's not on that website. If you need tactical gear, if you need...
Alright, so I ain't promoting nobody thing, but you're seeing where this is going. Alright, you're seeing where this is going. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 16. It says, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches. Who's doing that? Esau Edom, so-called white man. Alright, he's the one who doing that. They oppress the poor, you know, they oppress the poor to do what? To increase their riches. This man is not satisfied with blood. This man is not satisfied with anything. This man is just a greedy bastard. Alright? He just loves to eat. Take everything from people. Alright? As you see in the picture here, you know, you're seeing the poor, you know, begging. You know, you're seeing people mourning today. Seeing people begging, people asking for, you know, for betterment and whatnot. But guess what? This devil is going to come with something, with a solution. And that solution is what? The RFID total chip. Also known as the MOTB, the mark of the beast. Alright? That is going to place in your hand or in your forehead for you to be able to buy or sell. For you to be able to socialize in the world. Alright, that is going to be all the new normal that all you're looking for. And many of you people out there are going to take it. Because they know how people like the belly. People love the belly. People can't go hungry for a couple of days. Alright, you know how they say, a hungry man is an angry man. So what you think going to be taking place? You see in that you saw in the video just now where it is the man talking about tactical gear and whatnot, and they're going to fight back with the government and so forth. All these things is what Esau wants. This is what this devil wants. This devil wants people to rise up against him. Alright? Because he knows that these people are not going to beat him. Alright? He has the real set of equipment for warrior. Alright? He has his humanoid robots, he has his robot dogs, he has his military, he has all these different things. Alright? All these things this devil has. That's why he could boast and he could stand up against all here. Alright? It says here with Proverbs 22:16, he that oppresseth the poor to increaseth his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. Let's jump down to verse 22. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor. Who is the poor today? As I say, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. It says, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. Alright? And this is what Esau doing. He oppressing the poor, he oppressing the afflicted, he oppressing everyone on this earth today. He even oppressing his own people. Alright? This man is wicked to himself also. He will not do good to the fatherless, and he will not do good to also his own people. Alright? This is the kind of individual you are dealing with. Verse 23, it says, for the Lord Yahweh will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoiled them. Alright? So all the things that this man spoke about, you know, standing up against this devil and whatnot, trying to, you know, open to shake him down, open to throw him overthrow him, to see. Alright? But guess what? I asked someone a time, you know, but no, Salakia spoke to our brother a time, alright, and we were speaking about it, and I was like, what are these heathens and these jakes and them, you know, look to rise up to do against the system? What are they going to, you know, what are they going to accomplish? Say that they happen to overthrow the system. What are you all going to accomplish by doing that? What is the next step after that? I could tell you what the next step is going to be. Because the next step is going to be that all you're going to start a fight amongst each other. And why it is I could say that? Because it has no one actually ruling when it comes to all of you going and causing mayhem just to get what all they want. Because after all they overthrow these devils, what are they going to really do next? Nothing. Alright? Are they going to fight against each other? Because they will have those who will like a particular group more than the other set, and then all they're going to go back and forth on who is going to stand and lead, and it's going to cause a whole fight there until it's not going to have no one. That's why the Lord is speeding up the time also for the elect's sake, because if he don't do that, they will have no flesh to be saved. Everyone will kill out each other. Alright? Let's go to the book of Romans. Let's go to the book of Romans, because you know, for you Jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you all want to, you know, or they will want to join in that kind of stand up and fight against them and whatnot, and you know, Black Lives Matter and all that shit. Alright? Or they will want to do those kind of things. But these things don't get you anywhere. Because what the Lord told us, Lord told us to Salakia. The Lord wants us to sit back and wait on Him. Alright, until He rise up to the prey. Alright. Let's get Romans 12 and verse 19. It says, Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, you see that? For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord Yahushai. Alright? And you see the Lord in lower caps is talking about Yahushai, who the word is ignorantly called GC. Alright? Vengeance is his, as it is written. Alright? So don't go and avenge yourself. Don't go and try and say, you know, you go and stand up at Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Don't waste the time to do that. Because that devil is going to flatten you. Alright? You cannot stand up and try to fight him. Alright? The Lord is the one who is going to rise up to the prey. Alright? Alright, because we will get that in Zephaniah 3 and 8. It says, Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Alright? For my determination is to gather the nations, that that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Alright, so the Lord is going to gather all these different nations together. Alright, and these kingdoms and so forth, you know, where He's going to gather them to go and fight World War III. Alright, because you're seeing the Lord is doing what right now? He's mustering that battle. Alright, He's bringing all these nations together right now. He's causing conflict among them. Alright, for them to do what? To gather up, to go and fight that war. And that is where the Lord is going to demolish them. Alright, that is where the Lord is going to demolish them. Alright, because you know, in that time, you know, many people want to know where to run, where to hide. And these kind of things, people will be looking for that. But it's only the elect is going to know what to do that time. Alright, because the elect trust in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. The elect is the only people that will be standing stiffly for those names, Yahweh, why Yahushai. Alright? Because the times that is coming on this earth is evil times. Jacob trouble is coming. Alright? Jacob trouble is coming. Jacob name was turned to Israel. Israel, we always tell you who Israel is. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. So who you think trouble it is? When they say Jacob trouble, who you think going to be in the most trouble? Yes, the whole world is going to be in trouble. But Jacob, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, they are going to be in the most trouble. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Alright? Let's get the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10. It says, The name of the Lord Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Alright? Only the righteous, which will be the elect of Israel, is going to be safe in that time. Alright? Why? Because the Lord is a strong tower. Only the righteous is going to know what to do in that time. That's why the scripture is going to 7 women is going to hold on to one man. Who's that one man? That one man is the elect of Israel, 144,000. All right, they are the ones who are going to get multiple women running towards them seeking for help. All right, because it's going to have many men out there that is going to die in the wars, in the famine, and so forth. A lot of these women are going to be raped and all these different things. Why? Because they're not going to have any help of they ain't going to have any of the help that it is be seeking for today, that is be taken advantage of today. None of the help will be around. All the help is going to be drafted up, going out to war and dying out there. The help is going to die by famine and all these things, all their husbands. Come on. The time that is coming here is a time that is like no other. You all people really don't know what is going to take place. Our people today believe every day is just a normal regular day. You just go about your business, go to work your ass off, work paycheck to paycheck and all these things. And our people they're just comfortable in it, because we're not seeing no one seeking Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're going on seeking JC, they're seeking Buddha, they're seeking Santa Maria, they're seeking all these different gods of different nations. When the Lord tells us, learn not the ways of the heathens, our people, they are in it. And that's why the Lord is judging this place today, because of all their wickedness. Let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras, and we'll make this the last scripture here. This 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 14. Alright, because all these different things taking place and all these different people want to stand up and fight amongst each other, fight against the government and whatnot. What the Lord saying here? This is the book of 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Alright, so it's going to have a lot of weapons, a lot of blinkies, a lot of cutlass, all these different things that could pierce your body, could slice your body in half, and all these different things, could go through your skin, come through the other side, and all these things. All these different things is weapons, is swords, is modern day swords. Alright, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Alright, and this is what you saw in the video there, in the same video. Alright, with this guy talking here, they won't regard the princes, the government structure and whatnot. They won't care what these government structures say anymore, because they're going to put matters into their own hands. Alright, verse 15 again, I will read from verse 15 again. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power. Alright, so in their power, and that is what you're seeing here. It's being in their power. It's in their power right now, where they, they're taking it upon themselves to make a decision, because this devil is doing what? He's taking away the food from them. Alright, as you saw in the picture here, they're taking away the food from the poor. Alright, they're taking away the reason up, they reason up the inflation, inflation Salakia. Inflation is going to sky high, these different places and thing, these different people and them out here, what they doing, oh gosh, word right there, no, Slovakia, protesting, alright, all these things is what they're doing, alright. I think I'm supposed to have a video here I wanted to show also. Let's see if I get it. Right, you know, pilot striking in Piaco, you know, on the 10th of the 10th month, you know, the 3rd of the 10th month this year in Trinidad here. Alright, you're seeing pilots protesting. So it's not only in the port in Babylon the Great right now, you know, that these things taking place and so forth. Alright, it's not only there, these things taking place. It's all around the world, and we have been warning all about these things to come. Alright, it says here, verse 16, 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Alright, we saw that in the movies, alright, where Obama and Michelle Obama also had brought out that movie. Alright, the movie there, but you know, they're not in my brain right now, you know, Slovakia, but you all know what I'm talking about. Right, leave the world behind. And then it have next one, Civil War. You know, this is just showing you that Esau likes to show you what is coming, what is there to come. Alright, and he likes to show it in his movies and whatnot, because this is how he speaks to you people out there. Alright, if you realize, you don't ever see the bankers and them come out on a podium and stand up and speak to you and tell you, you know, this is what we planning to do and so forth. No, what they just do, they just actually show it in the movies. They show it in the sitcoms, they show it in the cartoons and all these things. Alright, this man is a prideful man. He loves to boast. Alright, he loves to boast of himself, and he loves to show you what it is coming, because you know he's so anxious to show you now. He's so anxious to do it that he just show you right there. Alright, and this is what our people just fail to realize, that the things that you're seeing on these movies and whatnot is the same things that you're seeing taking place today. Alright, and it's going to have a whole civil war. Alright, so as it says here, verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Alright, we saw those things taking place in those two movies especially. Alright, so after you done run out your country or your city, you know, you wouldn't be able to, you know, you might desire to go back there because you might say, you know, you forget something, you know, you're not feeling safe outside of your area, you want to go back where you know that was safe, that you know that to you was safe before, but it's not safe anymore. Alright, because why? People rising up against each other, you know, cannibalism and all these things taking place. Alright, there's a lot of things going to take place. So it says here, verse 18, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Alright, you see men standing up and pretending to be tough right now. Alright, but in that time you're going to see a lot of people afraid, a lot of men afraid. Why? Because they didn't have nobody to come and save you. It have no police, no army, nobody you could call. Every man for himself. Alright, every man for himself. You wouldn't know who to trust. This pure evil will not be taking place on this earth. Verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, alright, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Meaning what? Stealing their goods. It says, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Alright? So because of these devils today who are in power, this is why these things are taking place today on this earth. As I read the scripture before, for when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that is why the place is like this today. Because the wicked is ruling. Job 9 and 24. So with that, I hope this lesson here was edifying. And I would like to give our praises and our glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom and Abad Babal.